So, I was just recently like checking out your music. You know what I'm saying? You done evolved over the years, man.
Yeah.
How like when you first were coming out, like how would you kind of like describe the music that you were like putting out versus to now? Like, you know what I'm saying? The difference.
Really the same. It's just I got, you know what I'm saying? I know I tell my story more and shit, and then my vocabulary way better. They're really the same though. It just I can rap how I could. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know how to put words together and shit like that. Like point lines and shit. I really just tried some shit. Like when I started liking this shit, I really turned up for real.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, were you always like singing and shit? Like
yeah, I been started out like that.
Okay.
I just ain't wanted to release that shit. I used to think that, like nigga gonna think I'm sweet or some shit. Like I dropped that shit. But that's the way right now though.
Yeah. I mean, what's your opinion on that? Like, you know what I'm saying, the evolution of the game, like more with the melodic shit. Like
that shit better though.
Yeah.
That shit vibe. Like that shit I can listen to. Like all that rap shit. That shit like nigga be rapping. That shit hard too. But you can't even ride down the street and listen to fucking MCID. Like that's some old school shit. That shit hard though. They be spin, but ain't no new school shit. Like.
Right. You feel like you can get your pain or all type shit with it.
Yeah, but it ain't all about the pain either. It's more about feeling. You get your feelings out more when you got
right.
Like you express it through that melodic shit more. You can't do that shit in rap. Well, you can, but not how you do it. You sing rapping and shit.
Right. So like talk about like, you know what I'm saying, something like early on, like when you first getting out there, you making music.
Yeah.
Doing the videos and shit, like what was some of those early mistakes you were making, you know what I'm saying? Some of those growing pains you had to learn through type shit.
Like
especially being, you know what I'm saying, you being 15 to 16 and shit, like coming out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you pretty much like learning as you go type shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you made a couple mistakes.
Yeah. Be some cap ass niggas setting dream about record deals and shit. Like, yeah, be putting on and shit. Like, yeah, be some cap ass niggas believing that shit. Letting me share your dream and shit. You ain't got that. I don't know. I don't really think. I don't know. I don't think it's no mistake. All that shit, less like that shit.
Right, like growing pain.
Yeah, I don't think that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I made a mistake though.
Right. What about what about on the music tip? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in the studio, like recording and shit. Like
I had to learn how to record and shit. Cause like when I be recording, I don't know. When I first started, it used to be hard for me to record, like say my words and shit, right? And I got into that shit. That really why I started saying rap too though.
Right.
Cause I used to twist my tongue and shit. I be rapping and shit. It just be fucking me up. Like, but on spin, but they can't hear what I'm saying. Like, you get sick of niggas saying, I can't hear what you saying. Then when we turn it all the way up, they be like, oh, we'll say it again, we'll say it. So had to work way around that shit. Same rapping and shit. But I been started like that. I had dropped a little video. That bit went up. They been begging for that song ever since. Drop that motherfucker though. Cause I ain't, you know what I'm saying, nobody think this shit sweet and that type shit. But now I'm on that shit hard. Drop that shit.
Right.
Yeah, do it.
The purge, you know what I'm saying? You had dropped the purge. I'm trying to think, did we do our interview before or after you had dropped that? I can't really remember. But
oh shit. We did 3 interviews. This our 3rd one.
That's 2nd.
No, it ain't. It's 3rd. We did 1 that day for Drip for sale too. In the studio with the white paper.
You did a video on it?
Nah, we had did a little interview shit too though.
Right.
We had did a slight one though.
Yeah, okay.
I forgot about shit we did in the hood.
Yeah, fair.
On
That's
the court, on game. I forgot all about that shit.
Cause that's when I was trying to remember, like, cause after you dropped the purge, like, you know what I'm saying, shit went viral, like, you know what I'm saying. So just kind of talk
Man,
about.
that was Junk Fever. When you pushed up, that was Junk Fever.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. So Yeah, talk about like the Purge, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, that whole time, how you came over to rubbing it, you know what I'm saying, how it went viral and shit.
I seen how everybody was fucking Jungle Fever, how I did the video and shit. So I was trying to make up I was thinking of another way that I can get their attention to. So I told them they're gonna be Jungle Fever Part 2. So really I just put that shit together, like, cause I seen how they were like, I was playing out, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on without knowing, but can't get up out of the tip or something. But like, I seen how they were fucking with it, so I was like, alright, I know what I'm doing next. So I went in the room, I seen that big girl, like, it turned me up. I just go to a gas station, see everybody playing my shit. So boom, I go in the room and shit. I get on YouTube looking for beat. I found one beat. Like, I would start writing songs, like multiple. I just look for one song every time, like, to get their attention. I write one song, like, that I know at home, like, hard. The other one just be some shit I just working, but I go to the studio for this specific song and shoot the video with the other song, just me recording and throw them bitches away. So I knew that bit was gonna do it.
Some bigger stuff. He ain't no killer, that boy he a bluff. He from the trenches, that boy from the bluffs. Pretty ass nigga ain't never got rough. Scary ass nigga ain't never got tough. Nigga get caught like paper, he fold. He a internet gangster, that boy he a troll. Tryna go slide when I'm in that mode. Get a fuck niggas if he breaking the code. How you a robber when nigga you stole? I can tell he a bitch. Look at his house.